Welcome to our Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle, Lakeland. Tonight, we step into the shoes of the Camarilla, two vampires that are making their ways through the night. One recently turned is trying to find his way, realizing the world is much deeper, secretive. Another is trying to be somewhat of a mentor, but also trying to remain in good standing with his faction. The day went on. The sun rose. Our two vampires went to sleep. Sleep is how they call it, but in reality, they were dead. Finding a comforting spot, the world took its first breath once again of life. People went to work. Mothers, fathers dropped their kids off at school. College students raced to their first class. But you didn't do any of that because you were dead. But as the day went on, the sun went down, and our two vampires roused once again. So now, the two of you give me a hunger check, a rouse check. See if you get hungry. Oscar, you get hungry. You hear in your mind
next to
your sire. Oh, my lovely Oscar, do please get me a snack, won't you? Don't be so mean. Galen, you feel the beast wake up and stretch, but he wants to tempt you. Always, every morning. But you keep him under control. For now. Okay. Who do you think wakes up first? Oscar, do you usually wake up as soon as the sun comes down? Is that usually your...
Yeah, you can go with that.
Okay. And, Galen, how are you taking in this waking up feeling? Do you always just wake up and try to remember the nightmare that was yesterday?
Do vampires dream?
They do not. Some
Okay, so
do,
probably
some
when it wakes
do,
up,
but that's a very specific clan.
I every time I wake up, I look around, hoping that it's a dream, until a couple seconds pass, and then I realize that it's not.
Do you remember where you slept last?
Within one of the hideaways in one of the unfinished construction places he made in a pillar.
Yeah, it was in, I believe, one of the walls, right, Oscar?
Yeah.
You live in the walls.
The walls. And I believe you had your laptop down. It's right next to where you left it. Oscar, upon waking up, you receive a text, unknown number, but what it says is new coterie member on the way. Where should they meet you? And then under dash Harpy.
I may give a more I probably have dealt with the exchange of information many times before.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably give one of those discrete locations, possibly like probably an alleyway not too far away from where we are, but I don't want to reveal the location or hiding location here. just in case.
Would you want to make it a public location for the beginning, like to start off?
Like, what do you mean a public location?
Like
like
a park or like a parking lot or something like that.
Yeah, we can do. We'll do a parking lot.
Okay, so you guys are downtown. There is a there's a Publix parking lot. I don't know if you ever saw Edward Scissorhands, but that big pink arch was literally filmed in Lakeland. In Edward Scissorhands. There is that parking lot. It's a grocery store in Publix. But it's a plaza. There's a McDonald's nearby. Forget exactly what is in the plaza, but there's definitely a plaza there. So if you want, you could send that location. Or there's the college. There's the library. There's the museum. A lot more discretion. Is there a lot less people? But if you wanted people to be around, there's the the Publix area. That's not that far from you guys.
You know what? We probably want people be a little more discreet, hiding in plain sight. So we'll go with the Publix parking lot.
Okay.
Sorry, Galen.
Did you guys exchange numbers at all? We can finagle that into the story if you guys did.
I thought we did.
Okay.
Well, we did too.
Okay.
I'm cool with it.
So immediately upon sending the address, are you gonna text or call Galen?
I'll shoot a text.
Okay. What does the text say?
Galen will be meeting with somebody. Publix parking lot at this location here. And I want you to be there. Oscar.
I'll text back just 2 words. Another kindred? ?
Yes.
How do you feel?
I'll leave him on red.
How do you feel when you see Publix?
I'm thinking about that.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm gonna kind of say to Beast and go, things are getting pretty buddy with this guy, huh? Kind of worried.
And why is that?
I trust him, but I don't trust the people he's with.
But you have to show face.
If I'm gonna get closer to them, yeah, I know.
Exactly. You don't have to trust. Kindred never truly trust. At least, all the way.
Okay. We'll meet him there.
Okay. You don't have a car, do you, Galen?
Nope.
Are you going to transform and go there?
Can I make it just by walking?
It'll be a bit.
Well, how soon did he say he's meeting the guy?
Probably Oscar just got into his truck. But... Oh, did you say you were picking him up, Oscar?
Oh, so I was about to chime in and be like, you know what, now thinking about it, I probably would offer.
Okay. You probably get a message that says, hey, want me to pick you up?
When I receive that message, I'm already walking, so I'll just look around and just message him where I am, and just take a seat against a signpost or something, or
Okay.
lean against a signpost, corner of something and something.
Yeah. He's probably about 1/4 of the way there. But you probably do want to pick him up. It would have been a bit. for him to get
I
there.
didn't leave anything in the safe house, by the way. I still have my
Okay.
backpack with everything on it.
Okay.
While I'm on the way there,
Mm-hmm.
can I attempt to smoke a little bit of weed?
Sure. You're gonna do this discreetly, or are you just gonna light up
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
middle
yeah,
of the
yeah.
road? Because you are on like the main
No,
road.
I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm doing it discreetly. I'm also trying to stay. It's dark, and whenever I see headlights, I get off the sides of the road as much as possible. I'm trying not to be seen at all.
Okay.
So that's probably also why it took a little slower.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll say that you know it. This is the main road, so there are people. It's 6, so people are coming out of work, passing you by. But kind of look like college students, so no one pays mind to you. You don't look off at all. And then probably about, let's say about 5 minutes, Oscar rolls up. Does your truck make any noise, Oscar?
Oh yeah, it's chugging.
He probably arrives at the location. Galen's there. Give me. No, you don't need to roll anything. You light it up. You attempt to smoke. Nothing comes in or out of your lungs.
Can I try to suck in?
Oh yeah, you go. Like it's like you're trying to breathe through closed lips is how I would probably explain what it feels like. You don't suffocate because vampires don't suffocate, but it's a bizarre feeling. You can't suck anything in.
I look at it for a second and then I go, Beast, I thought you said we didn't have to breathe, not that we couldn't.
He'll go, you don't breathe. You're dead.
Okay.
Your lungs don't work.
Well, then how the fuck am I supposed to get actually, and I'm gonna think about it. Have I, because I was pretty addicted to it before. Have I had any of those cravings these last couple days?
The only craving you have is hunger. It's always there, but you were taking weed for medical reasons, right?
I had gotten it for medical reasons, but I had gotten pretty addicted to it quickly.
You got addicted to it.
It was my de-stressor and turned into a, what is it called? Where it's like it caused stress if I didn't have it, even though it was supposed to be for de-stressing.
Oh, okay. So it's weird. Now that you're thinking about it, you're like, the weed itself is not what you're craving. You're craving someone who is doing weed.
I'm gonna crush it out and then go, should find some chewables. Maybe those will work.
You just get a from the from the beast. He's just like, oh.
Wow, you're so much help. And then I guess I see these headlights.
Yeah, you hear from the truck.
It's just
Though you did because you had a match, right, to light it.
Yeah.
You did freak out a bit when you saw the fire, but it was so small. Like you didn't frenzy or anything, but you did freak out a bit. Like the beast kind of like jolted back a bit in his chair, and then you jolted back as well as a reaction. And probably at that, you you see him crushing something, Oscar, and then he looks kind of upset, probably.
A little bit, yeah.
To be fair, Galen's never looked happy since you've met him, but yeah, you probably slow down and you see him there. Nice, charming lad. And then
As well.
you get in, Galen.
Yep.
You say anything?
I am going to state and go. Not being able to breathe sucks.
You know this.
You know
Oscar.
You know that feeling where it's like, oh, you acknowledge that you blink or acknowledge that you breathe, and you just think about breathing and blinking. It's kind of like that. But it's
Like you forgot about it until that exact moment.
yeah.
You are now breathing manually. More like your
Like-
breathing has now been disabled. I've made attention to it.
Oscar would be like, yeah, you know what? You get used to it pretty quick. You honestly kind of forget.
Though you know a trick.
I've
Oscar.
never seen a vampire with a cigarette.
You know a trick, Oscar, because you've been around the block. And of course, you know the tricks of the Nosferatu. You know that there's a way to trick your body to pretend you're alive, but it does require a rouse. For
Yeah.
a moment, perhaps a scene, you could act as if you're alive. Color comes back to you. Your lungs activate. You can even have sex if you wish. But
Lovely.
it's
But
it's still, you can't digest anything. That's the
is it a Nosferatu thing or is that a vampire?
it's a vampire thing. You know, it's a kindred ability. It's something they don't teach. It's usually passed on from kindred to kindred.
But yeah, I do say out loud that explains why you never see a vampire with a cigarette.
You have.
Well, I have.
You have.
In fact,
I look at you really confused. How,
in fact,
for personal reasons, how?
there is a way. Require a bit of practice. You can trick your body into pretending to be alive. Temporarily breathe. As you wish.
That's my only response. I just and just keep staring out the window, making a mental note of that.
And of course, we're driving. Probably takes
Yeah, we're
another 5 to 10 minutes, and then you roll into the parking lot. Do you mention anything to Galen?
Yeah. But yeah, this person I have not met before, but he is a correspondent to the Harpy, the speaker, Camarilla. So we should be able to trust them. Oscar pulls out his phone and texts that we are here at the location to the speaker, not speaker, the correspondent.
Okay, and they say what vehicle?
I give the white beat up pickup truck.
Okay. With that, you receive a thumbs up emoji, and you 5 minutes. You see a black car roll up right next to you. I imagine you park like if the entrance is to your right, you're parking to the farthest left, I presume. Unless you're like gonna park in the middle of everyone.
No, it's gonna be kind of in the cluster, but near the edge.
Okay, near the edge of
the parked.
They roll up. Maybe they leave a good 2 car spaces. The door opens, and
I'll exit as well.
a woman comes out. Black hair, green eyes. She looks Caucasian. Has earrings with blood red jewelry on, tight pants, boots, and she has an albino snake around her, almost like a scarf, going through her, wrapped around her neck on her arm. And she gets up, turns to you. It's like, Oscar, right?
I had. That's me.
She'll do a quick nod and a quick bow and say, Seraphina Vale. I am your new coterie mate. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. And you are? And she'll look to you, Galen.
I just say, I immediately just respond with the single word, Galen.
Galen. Excellent. My driver. His name is Angel. He drives me everywhere. Well, I suppose we ought to get to know each other, but this place seems a little too crowded for my taste. Do you have a better location, Mr. Oscar?
Would go to the park, perhaps. It's too dark out to really do anything out there.
Charming. The one by the school.
Not to say.
Okay. It's probably better. Hell, maybe we could walk around the gardens. I hear the what is it? The poinsettias are in season. She opens the door and says, "You're more than welcome to come in with me." She offers to you, Galen.
I look to Oscar.
Oscar will shrug. Up to you.
Oh, you too, Oscar. Please don't feel I'm ignoring you. But I see you have a vehicle, so.
I think about it for a second, and then I, without a word, climb into her vehicle.
Okay. And what about you, Oscar? Do you walk in too, or do you use?
I make sure I have my keys on me and then I go inside her vehicle.
Okay. She will move to the front because it's a 4-door. Two of you sit in. If definitely feels like the seats are leather when you guys go in, and you take a good look at Angel. He's a Hispanic man with sunglasses on.
His skin doesn't look pale.
No. And he you hear her enter the front. She says, "Now, Angel, do be a good boy. These are our 2 guests. Do show them the proper respect." And you see him turn to her, and he goes, "Yes. Yes, ma'am." She will smile at him and say, "Oh, in the middle, there is blood bags, if you wish. If any of you feel peckish, please feel free. Just please do not spill on the leather. The park, Angel. We're gonna go to the park." And then they pull out of the public parking lot.
Once we hit the open road, I do open the middle thing to look at these blood bags.
They look like they have been taken from the blood bank kind of blood bags. You see names. Male, female, blood type. You hear her as you open, you see her like move the thing down, and she's trying to look. She sees Oscar, but she doesn't see you through the fucking mirror. And she's like, interesting. She'll turn to look at you, Galen, and is like, I do apologize that I do not have all blood types, but I try to be as open when I go.
Why did you get these?
They were provided to me by the Camarilla.
The Camarilla has a blood bank?
The Camarilla has many things, as I'm sure Oscar has told you. Also, it's a pleasure to meet you, Oscar. I've heard many things about you from your sire. You do get talked a lot in Tampa, which is where I'm originally from. And seems like two fledgling vampires of various sires are now trying to make good for the tower. Exciting, really. Unfortunately, I don't know much about you, Galen, but I am quite curious to see what your potential could be. But please, feel free. Pick any bag you wish.
Did the blood bags come from like an ice chest type thing? Were they cooled, or are they just like self-cooled, like they have the cooling packs on the bags?
They probably we'll say for her car, she has a cooling in the middle.
Okay.
And so they're
they're
being,
not
like,
self-cooled bags.
No, they're not self-cooled, but they're being cooled in the compartment that she has.
Okay.
Fancy shit, honestly.
Because I was gonna take one and put it in my bag if they had self-cooling like things attachments.
Mm-hmm.
But
what about you, Oscar? Do you help yourself?
I feel quite hungry, so yeah.
Feel free. If I unfortunately,
I don't
have
open one up until Oscar does.
Okay.
But I
Unfortunately,
am holding it.
okay.
Sorry, go on.
Unfortunately, I don't have any privacy curtains, but I promise I won't judge. As she moves the mirror back up and turns back around. So, do you consume a blood bag, Oscar?
Yes.
Okay. Describe to us what it looks like when you pull down your mask.
So, I believe, yeah, Galen has seen it before, but only about.
I have seen it.
It's kind of like a fan of curled fangs. You almost question like how I could feed with such inefficient teeth. But they puncture through the bag, and you see that the bag just deflates.
Okay. Do you go to the side or through the middle?
Yeah, through the side.
Okay. Galen, it looks like a Capri Sun. It looks rather disturbing. But
Mm-hmm.
for that, Oscar, you will be at Hunger 1.
Once Oscar has one, I'll also partake.
Okay. As you drink, you feel it's almost natural. You feel like you're drinking a Capri Sun, though your hunger does not disappear. But you did consume. Tasted good, surprisingly, for a bag of blood. Nothing like from the source, but maybe a close fifth. You hear the beast inside you. He's like, "Oh, being greedy, are we?"
And I say in my head to the beast, no, I'm just making up for later.
That's not how that works, but that's cute.
I give Beast the mental side eye, which is a weird feeling.
You hear him chuckle as he like leans back in your fucking chair. And do you ask her anything, Oscar? Or do you say anything?
Nothing immediately.
Okay.
Just gonna wait till the location. He's gonna stay quiet.
What about you, Galen? No, you've
I
been
don't say
very
anything.
tight-lipped. Okay.
I'm in observation mode mostly right now.
Okay. You guys reach the park. It's currently there's a garden there. You can see that this area is like a children's park, but there are no children around because it's fucking 6. Getting close to 7 p.m. There's no children around here at that late. But there's also a garden area right next to the children's park. There is a I want to say like a building where parties, dinners are can be made in there as well. Right now, it's probably like we'll say it's a veterans meeting. So they're playing bingo in there.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
She'll park. She won't, but Angel, very nicely, will park the car, and we'll say to her, "Instructions, madam." And she'll say, "If you get bored, you can do a lap around the lake if you want." He's like, "Okay." And he'll get up and start walking around the lake.
Once he starts walking, I will say out loud, he's not human, I see.
A ghoul, my ghoul.
Is that how all ghouls act?
The properly trained ones do. But please, let's
up in the top corner. Galen will remember that.
let's not talk about that out here. Perhaps maybe in the garden would suffice better. And she'll make her way. She grabs her snake, wraps it around her like a scarf.
Like a snake.
Like a snaky scarf. And she'll make her way into the garden. It's lit up, but it's not like there are dark areas in here. In this garden that is near the meeting area where the elderly veterans are having bingo. You guys follow her, I presume?
Yes.
Okay. Oscar, you still have all your tools, right? Your tool belt and things like that?
Yep.
Okay. And you're wearing your uniform?
Yep.
Okay. Excellent. She'll probably lead you guys into the garden, further in. There's a lot less people around. She'll turn around and look at the two of you. It's like, I presume you have questions for me. I am going to answer them as honestly as I can. She'll sit down on one of the benches, cross her legs, pet her snake, and say,
What?
And say, shoot.
So the harpy has sent you here. There's
Yeah.
something that Is there something that I need to know?
Well, my current task at the moment is. Well, let me ask you this: are you on an assignment of any kind right now? I presume not, but I could be wrong.
Oh, yes, in a sense.
Oh,
The Harpy tasked me to train Galen.
an instructor. And she'll look at Galen. Well, I will say that definitely has a lot of experience that he could learn from. That's excellent. Uh, unfortunately, I was in my studies. Oh, how rude of me. I'm of Clan Tremere. A warlock is what those of lesser can call me.
Clan?
Tremere.
No, I understand. I thought you said you were with the what were they called? What were they called?
The
The-
Camarilla.
Camarilla. Yeah, Galen would remember that. I just forgot it's a player. He goes, I thought you said you were with the Camarilla.
Yes, the Camarilla encapsulates many clans. All clans, in fact. Many have their chances. The Tremere are we're on a probation, kind of. We're trying to prove our worth to the Camarilla, which is why I'm here. We have proven our worth in Tampa, very much so. And we wish to do the same here in Lakeland.
So a clan is like gangrels.
Yes, you're of Clan Gangrel. Excellent. And Oscar, I believe, judging by your features, you are a Nosferatu, and I am Tremere. And what we are, technically, the three of us, and maybe Angel would be included, we're a coterie. Essentially, is what you would think as team, I guess. We go out and do assignments for our higher ups, and with those, there's potential for us to gain favor, lose favor, or die. Would rather not, but there's many things I wish to explore in this land before that. But I do have your best interests, at least, in the survival. I've done it thus far.
Beast, do you know anything about warlocks?
He says, you should observe her closely.
You think she can read minds?
I hope not.
Let's keep things quiet just in case.
But do watch her. Kindred share a lot more than they think. It's the quiet ones you have to be worried about.
All of that conversation saying in my head as I'm saying nothing
Mm-hmm.
out loud, the quiet one.
And she's like, but any more questions I may answer for you? And perhaps Mr. Galen here has a question for me. I have many questions for you, but it would be rude if I didn't answer.
At the moment, I'm joining at the request of Oscar. I'm still getting a feel for the world around me.
Understandable. It's how long was my turn? Oh, was it 5 years ago? I think it was. I can barely remember what it was like, the confusion I could imagine you're going through. The attachments, the emotions. It doesn't
You said
get
we're all
easier.
of different. Sorry,
Yeah.
go on.
Oh, it never gets easier, but it becomes less painful.
You said we're all of different clans. So this Camarilla is like a family.
She chuckles a bit. Family is
In the mafia sense, I
Oh.
guess you would say.
If you're using that term, then yes. It's more of a, to be quite more exact, consider it more of a government. No, government is too nice. A kingdom? Probably kingdom is probably.
Political power with rivals.
Yes, just a governmental kingdom is probably the best way. We use terms and language that is very 15th century, but we govern ourselves as such, like a government.
You mentioned the warlocks are trying to prove themselves to the Camarilla right now.
Yes.
So you're close with your clan.
Oh, very, very, yes.
How much of a presence does the warlocks have in the Camarilla?
Oh, we do quite a bit. My specialty, which is why I'm here, my task is to acquire and document any artifacts of any kind. Vampiric, fey, magical.
Fae?
Yes,
What,
fey.
like woodland spirits type shit?
Oh, yes.
That's a thing too?
Oh, she wants to like put her hand on you and she's like, wait, no. She puts her hand back on her lap. Yes, the Fae, they exist. They're terrifying. However, some more adventurous kindred, those of the Anarchs, they like to feed on the Fae sometimes, and they get addicted to the Fae.
Sounds dangerous.
Oh, yes. I've heard that the addiction is so bad that they refuse to feed on anyone else. And when that happens and the Fae is no longer around, well...
It's probably an obvious question, but I'll still ask it. If the Camarilla is so set on acquiring power and commandship over this hidden world, why does it only consist of kindred?
The Masquerade. We only accept our own because of our blood. Normally we don't associate with others, the Fae, the werewolves, the mages, hunters specifically.
A single eye raises it, mages, but I don't say anything to that one. It's just like, okay, wizards, got it.
Yes, because the last time we did that, the hunters came down and almost wiped us out. There's nothing more dangerous than a dumb mortal with a cross who has zero fear for their own life and launches at you in the middle of the day. But yes, we don't associate with the others. The elders might. There are others who do make these connections. Of course, they need permission from the prince to do so, but it's usually one-sided. Our benefit is that we can we can manipulate is more a charming word. We can manipulate the humans to do most of our bidding. That's our strength.
I have some questions, but I'm not going to say them out loud. I'm just keeping a note because I want to ask Oscar later.
Okay.
Questions I don't want to reveal to her.
Do you ask anything, Oscar?
I assume Oscar probably hasn't had a run-in with the warlocks in a while. I don't know.
Juno definitely has mentioned the clan of Tremere,
Okay.
but not like in depth.
Okay.
Though you have heard who the leader of the Tremere is. It's very well known in the political stands of both Camarilla and Anarch. It is Baron Tom Cruise.
Who?
I'm
sorry, you want to run that one back? Yeah, you want to run that one back again?
No, I want Oscar to say it.
Baron Tom Cruise.
Yes, and you know exactly what how he's running the fucking sham of the warlocks because he has a fucking church.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god! All right, I need to find a good line for this. So you're associated in the same plan as Tom Cruise.
Yes, he's she smiled on that. It's kind of embarrassing, but at one point, I will say, we were probably with the Anarchs. But that's no longer the case. The Anarchs, they are a chaotic mess of kindred. They play too much with the humans. They care not for structure and control. And that's dangerous. Because that's how the hunters came in the first place.
Hunters this, hunters that. Why don't they take out the hunters if they're such a problem?
We've tried. But they keep growing in numbers. Because what we feed upon could end up a hunter. Some dumbass human with a shotgun is enough to become a hunter. That's why we have to be discreet about what we do. It's for our own protection, you see. And that's why we're on a probation with the Camarilla. We wish to prove ourselves that we're more than just anarchistic, uncontrollable kindred. We have structure, we have control.
And you brought up these artifacts. So you sent on a mission to acquire artifacts.
Yes.
Is that why you are here?
Exactly. We all have our tasks from our uppers. That one's mine. Of course, I won't impede on your own investigations, but you help me, I help you. That's how these coterie things work. At least that's how I presume. I must admit I'm inexperienced when it comes to a coterie, but it's interesting. I'm interested.
May I ask, what do we gain from helping you?
Well, I put in a good word with my clan and the tower. I have channels that maybe slightly more direct. My sire can talk to your sire. And when there's two sires that are telling us that our little coterie is very efficient, very good at their job, we get put in a great light when it comes to the prince.
Are you kidding me, motherfucker?
I'm sorry?
No, that wasn't in character.
Oh.
The armrest on my chair just fell off.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, I'm sorry? Just, I'm sorry.
No,
I
Galen
couldn't,
would never do that.
I'm sorry I couldn't include your sire as well, but
Oh no, just
it's like,
if that was
God
me,
damn
like,
it, you son of a
this is-
bitch! It's like, I'm so sorry.
this is a backup chair. Because my last one started breaking, and now the arm is falling off that one, which it was already falling off when I was given it, but I was like hoping it would stay on long enough for me to buy a new chair. It didn't. That's why I said, "God damn it, motherfucker."
And I kept it in character. It's just like, God damn it, motherfucker! It's like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
No, it's okay. Ugh, fuck.
So funny. It was so like in character too. It was incredibly funny. Were you gonna say anything, Oscar?
No.
Oh, okay. Yes. So, that's normally how things work. On top of that, we're, working for the Harpy. He knows what my task is. He's interested as well. So, I think that it would be great if all of us got our goals in line and we helped each other. Of course, you don't have to trust me. Kindred never truly trust each other, but I would like to think that for a survival purpose, we should at least have a baseline trust on each other. I sure hope you won't just feed off me randomly when I have my back turned. That would be terrible.
I thought Kindred couldn't feed off each other anyway.
Oh, you can, but it's very forbidden.
Well, one thing keep in mind, my mission, the Camarilla, is to collect information on the anarchists.
And how goes your search?
It has just begun.
I
Just
see.
given permission.
Okay. Well, I can assist in any way I can. I'm not the greatest when it comes to physical strength or social interactions. You can tell I kind of walk around the subject sometimes, but I do have great intellect and knowledge on things on the occult. So if there's ever any issue and you deem it occult in nature, I could definitely solve it for you. So I do have questions. Ghouling. What are your thoughts on that? Are you planning on it?
Camarilla forbids it. At least at the lower ranks.
They do. But, as I say, you helped me out. It will definitely increase your standing with it, and ghouling will be a benefit. Just keep that in mind. The more you help me, the better standing you'll get, and the more opportunities you will have for rules to be alleviated. But of course, all rules can be taken away by the prince if he deems so. Just do keep that in mind. I do not wish to disappoint. It is a pet peeve of mine.
I'll need some time to think about it.
Of course, of course. What about you, Mr. Galen? What are your thoughts on ghouling? Do you know the process and what it entails?
I've heard a little, but I reserve judgment until I learn more. I
Well-
understand that it is forbidden according to Oscar.
Yes, at least for now. For the untrained kindred, it is one of the big hurdles in the beginning, but it does get alleviated once the Camarilla trusts you enough. She'll lean back a bit. She's petting her snake now. Kind of like rears his head, looks at Oscar, looks at you, maybe sticks out his tongue a bit. Well, I could provide as much information as you need on that subject. I know it quite a bit, because I have one, and one is my limit that I can have right now. But as the technique stands, it requires a human. Doesn't need to be willing. Willing is more preferred. But, you give them some blood. And they feed off you. And they become addicted to you. And they serve you. Much like how we do not wish to disappoint our sires, they feel the same way towards us. Though do keep in mind, they have to be fed and watered on occasion.
Thank God I have good, what's it called, composure. There are several things that he's poker facing through.
On what exactly are you poker facing? What is it that she's saying that is pissing you off?
Hold on. Okay, let's go through these. Willing or unwilling. As he was recently a human, he's a lot of problems with that.
Mm-hmm.
Referring to them as needing to be watered. There was something else, but I don't remember which. There was like
fed on occasion. Was the other thing.
Yeah, that's another one, but that wasn't the one I was thinking of. But there was something else she said earlier. I can't remember. But yeah, he's kind of just poker facing through. Oh, not wanting to displease your sire. That was the other one.
Oh yeah. And then she says,
I'm starting to realize. Galen is starting to realize in his head that while he never truly fit being a person anywhere, he doesn't think he's truly fitting here. He doesn't, at least so far. He doesn't, and he's hoping he never ends up thinking like these people, like her.
And she says, "Oh, but they do live off compliments and head pets. So make sure that you pet yours regularly and compliment them because they will go into a depression, and you don't want their skills to diminish. That does happen. I don't do that to mine because I'm a good kindred. I treat mine well. I even give them an allowance. So, this one right here, though, he doesn't really count as a ghoul. As she points to the snake. But some kindred do count animals as well as ghouls. In fact, this reminds me of a story. I don't remember what clan it was, but there was a vampire once. Sorry, kindred. Shouldn't be using such naughty words. A kindred that had bled on a lake. And animals drink from the lake. And they got ghouled by accident. The cleanup was not nice. But yes, there was a swarm of animals that could happen on something like that. Do be careful where you give your vitae.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Mr. Oscar, a question for you.
Yes.
During your exploration of this city, have you found any areas of how would I mention it? Occult, or maybe magical. Sorry, I'm trying to find the words that would make sense for someone who's not into it. Magical essence, maybe. How about
Could I
weird?
roll something?
How about weird areas? How about that? Sure. Roll me a intelligence. We'll do intelligence awareness. So type hit awareness and then intelligence, and we'll see if you can remember. Messy critical. Ooh. Ah. You hear your sire in your mind. Oh, Oscar, do tell her all of the good stuff that you've heard. You know of the places. Lake Parker Park is one of them. That cousin of yours mentioned it.
What was it called? I kind of said the what park?
Oh, Lake Parker.
Lake Park.
The one that was across the power plant that Scuttles told you.
Oh, yes. I spoke with a kindred.
Oh, you've made alliances already. You are quite fast, Mr. Oscar. Please. She'll fix herself and
It's the least. It's part of the job, learning about new places, how it all works. People on the inside. And I spoke with this individual. Morally questionable, but
aren't we all?
very. Oscar will pause a bit. But he spoke of a lake off the coast of the power plant, too far from here, north of the interstate.
She'll you see her pull out a phone. She begins to open up maps. Do you know the name of this park?
Or you mean the lake?
Or the name of the park?
Oh, the name of the park. No, but he did say to stay away from it.
Oh, and why is that? Now I'm intrigued. You see her just like leaning in, like as if you basically told her blood is free. She's like really into that now. It's like, oh please, what are the details? What? Why?
I never asked.
Oh, what a tease.
But you seem like the person who likes surprises.
Oh, I do. I love learning new things. Your contact. Are we able to meet them again?
He kind of sighs a bit. Yeah, we can.
You seem apprehensive. Is there a reason?
He's a little strange. You might like him, actually.
Oh,
Are you talking about the crackhead?
Yes, I'm talking about the crackhead.
the crackhead.
Like I'm thinking about it, and then Galen kind of breaks character for just a second. It's like, are you talking about the crackhead?
The crackhead? Is this a kindred crackhead? Is this-
Another Nosferatu.
Oh, well, that changes a lot, actually. Wait, does it? No, wait. I don't know. I am curious though. Are they at least friendly?
He was willing to help me.
Oh, well, that's good. That's great, actually.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
that-
curious.
It's not too far from here. It's by the BP. It's the Publix.
Can't say I know that area very well. I've only recently come into town. I'll need your navigational skills, Oscar, unless you wish to give me the address.
Absolutely.
Of course.
I will do that.
Of course. She pauses for a moment. I do not wish to impede on anything that you have on right now, unless this needs to be on hold. It's a park, after all. I'm sure it's not gonna crawl legs and run away. But if you have more pressing matters, we could do that. But I really want to know what the hell this crackhead was talking about.
Well, it is in territory that potentially could collect information on the Anarchs, so
Oh,
I think this
you
will
said-
all align well.
You said this is your target, right? You're collecting information on the Anarchs.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, going into dangerous places that we shouldn't, I believe, would satisfy that. Mr. Galen, anything you wish to mention? Unless you have other pressing matters.
Not at the moment.
Wonderful. Do you need your vehicle?
Maybe the easiest. We are going quite far.
You said yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go get your vehicle, and we shall head right over to this BP where the crackhead is. I'm most curious. Thank you for coming with me. Galen, you can decide on which vehicle you wish to be a part of once we escort Oscar back to his vehicle. She claps. And then you just see Angel sprinting from probably the opposite side of the lake. He's just running towards the car. Well, my driver's ready. She'll get up. She kisses her snake in the snoot. Let's go.
They're gonna put that
Pretty
gift
quiet
there.
most of the ride.
Okay. And we will drop Oscar off at the vehicle. Galen, do you wish to remain with her, or are you going with Oscar?
I'm actually gonna go with Oscar. I'll say I appreciate the ride.
Oh, of course. Do feel free to take one to go. She says as a joke for the blood bag.
I look down at it, and I do grab one. I don't know how I'm gonna keep it cool, but I'll figure that out.
Oh, if you don't have it cooling, I'll keep it with us. It's not like I'm hoarding them or anything.
I put it back down,
Whenever you feel peckish, feel free.
and I go, I appreciate it.
Not a problem.
And I'm gonna go get in the car with Oscar.
Okay. And Oscar, you give her the location, and she will, of course, tell Angel, and they will head off first. And as you leave the parking lot, the two of you are alone for a moment. If you wish to
Good.
say anything to each other.
Okay, so first off, I just want to say,
Just love how this starts. Okay, first off. It's incredible.
I don't know what warlocks are capable of, but if they can read minds, then things in there may have gone pretty poorly.
Well, I know if warlocks can read minds.
You know there is a power to read minds, but you sure as hope not that she can.
Well, you and I are not. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one thinking that.
Yeah. Seems useful, but I didn't like the way that she referred to my old kind. We're not just pets or animals. Your kid is not a pet or an animal. It's a person.
I've always
I give the benefit of the doubt, though, that she's been kindred for a long time, so maybe she's forgotten.
such a shame. I do not want to go down that path.
I wanted to talk to you, actually. I was giving it some thought last night. You've been given the job to train me, correct?
Yes.
For the what were they called again? The
Camarilla.
Camarilla. Why do I keep going with an M? Sorry. For the Camarilla. And you need information on these anarchs.
Yes.
The anarchs are like the Camarilla, another group, allegiance of different individuals.
In a sense. The Anarchs are not really as rigid as the Camarilla.
Well, makes my next suggestion even better, if you're willing to hear it out. You need information on them, and I'm a free agent. But I'm effectively, as far as your job goes, in your pocket. And I'm going to kind of turn to him and look at him directly and say, I didn't want to say it in the room, but I was thinking about it. I can be your way in to the Anarchs, if you wish. You have allegiances. I don't. At least not yet.
Oscar takes a moment to think.
You know what he's
I'm gonna have to-
proposing is incredibly dangerous.
Yes. Very. Play both sides could get really, really dangerous.
Well, I
Oh,
understand that, but I'm not playing both sides. I'm offering to help you to get information on these individuals. Think of it as a spy for the Camarilla.
You feel awful.
It would make
saying
you look
that.
better.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. This part, I've said the truth up until this part. This part is a lie. I'm absolutely playing both sides. But I don't want Oscar to feel bad, and I'm not trying to drag him through, which is why I'm trying to offer this. But yeah. If you need me to make a roll for lying like that, I would. Because it's...
Give me a... We'll say composure, performance, or persuasion. It's up to you. And Oscar, if you wish, you can roll wits insight.
Big composure, charisma, or how does that work? Wait a minute.
Composure, either persuasion or performance.
Okay, yeah, I see.
Yeah, you said wits awareness?
Wits insight.
Wits insight.
Right. And then for Oscar.
I rolled. Nothing popped up. Let me try rolling again. Insight, wits.
Okay. He feels genuine when he's saying it.
I'm quick on my feet and good at talking. A lot of bartending and stage plays will do that. So, just a thought if you were interested.
It is not a bad idea. We're freshly turned. And it's like that. They wouldn't suspect a thing. But I still stand with what I said. It's very dangerous.
Which is why, at the moment, I don't think it's best if you mention, even if we decide to go through with it, any semblance of that plan to your higher-ups right now. Not until you have something to show from it.
Exactly. We'll see how this night goes. Loki, what was the name of that occultist lady?
Oh, Seraphina. I think.
Seraphina.
Seraphina, yeah.
This speaking of which, this Seraphina, I'm not too sure about it. Warlocks were anarchists, or part of the anarchs, and now they want to be buddy-buddy with the Camarilla.
I kind of got that gist by her responses. I can see how they would get along with the Camarilla based on your statements about them. I could see why they would want to be part of it. I don't know truly if I could trust her yet, but I will say, on one hand, could be useful having some more in-depth information, and you need more information on the Anarchs, and they used to be part of them. On the other hand, I think a reason I like working with you is you haven't forgotten that we were once human. I think humanity is nothing more than a blood bag for her at this point. That worries me.
Worries me too.
I understand the worry about working with humans, and I'm not proposing it. But you have to also understand that there is a fine line between treating people as danger because they are a wild animal and treating people as danger because humans are unpredictable. So, I say we just keep our wits about us right now, and I'll go along with wherever you're dragging me in this whatever she called it. Cell?
Coterie.
For now. Hopefully I can be of some assistance and help you out. But just wanted you to know my thoughts on her.
If things don't go well, I can always give word to my harpy and probably won't see her again. So, and given my good standing, hopefully the harpy will listen. But that's a worst case. Well, actually, that's the least messy worst case scenario.
Yeah.
One thing though, I should have asked it in the moment. Maybe we'll ask when we get there. Though I don't know if she'll answer truthfully about it. But what do they want with those magic artifacts?
I was wondering the same thing, but didn't feel it was safe to ask. Some questions are better left unasked. And I think about questions I would ask Oscar too, but it's just better yet unasked.
Okay. And with that, I think we're reaching the BP.
Oh.
The Kraken?
she as you see, she turns to the area that normally you would park, Oscar. It's to the right of the rundown BP, in like a bushing type area where you can not really see the hotel that's behind it.
Mhm.
But she'll park, turn off the light, and get out. And the two of you arrive as well. Let me. Pretty sure. Any preparations as you're parking?
Outside of like, I mean, you already kind of covered it, just scoping out the area, make sure we're not being watched. Be
Okay.
good.
Yeah, it's as the BP arrives, it's as we've covered, rundown as always. You choking a chicken back there? Or is it
What?
the sound of your truck opening the door?
What? Oh, that's the squeakiness of my chair. Sorry,
Oh.
it's old.
I was even squeaking. I was like, are you choking a chicken, or are we opening the door of the truck?
It's the door of the truck. I
Oh,
guess.
Excellent.
Who needs Martin?
door
We have the
falls
sound
off.
effects.
Boom, as the fucking thing falls off. Let me see. I think it's this one.
There goes the frames, the wheels, the inner workings, the engine, and finally them.
Trying to find exactly where we are. Okay. Yeah. Ah, actually, right there. Yes. Okay. It's the BP is still run down. He doesn't seem to be anywhere near the area. Maybe he's hiding. But there's no real commotion happening behind the BP. It just seems like, people are either coming in and out because they're going to leave, or they're going into their rooms for the hotel that's right behind this BP. Across the street, Five Guys is still open. There's a Starbucks over there. A church within eyesight of the BP. But no one's paying attention to you guys as you're rolling up in here. If you want the location for maps, it's right here. I just have the maps pulled up so see where we're at. But yeah, this is where you're at. She'll, open the door and she'll say, "Angel, remain inside." You hear, yeah, she closes the door.
For a second, I thought the street names were Scrotum Loop Road. I was like, what?
No, so great.
Rotom Loop Road.
Second, get the map. Excellent. Damn, this shit look run down. The whole ceiling, or the whole roof is rusty.
Yep. That's why I picked it.
Okay, so there's people here, like people.
This BP right now is run down completely. Like, it shows
Okay,
that
so it's
there's people
closed.
there, but yeah, it's closed. The sign's broken. Like, the windows are fucking broken. Like, it might show that there's people in this picture, but in the setting that we have it now, it's completely run down.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I guess with no signs of scuttles, after like peering in the regular spots, I'm gonna go inside.
Okay. You hear Seraphina's like, so do we ring a bell? Like, how do we bring him out?
Scuttles, still here?
Immediately from the back shadow, he appears. Perhaps he was using your cloak of shadows, where he stood still. Cousin, you scare me. What's with all the noise outside?
Oh, we have new company.
Oh,
Here, you should meet her.
okay, if you say so. Is there a snack?
Oh, she has blood bags on hand.
Ooh, haven't fed from a blood bag in a while. Oh, okay, I mean, it's blood is blood. He walks out and she crosses her arms and sees a quite charming Nosferatu come out of this fucking BP. You clearly see a
I
face of
furrows my brow.
disgust because she probably wasn't ready for it. Just she like recomposes herself. It's like the crack contact. Right.
Light buzzing.mp3.
And he's like, ooh, so many kindred here. It's strange for me. How could I be of service to you all? We have an arrangement, cuz you give me a meal and I give you stuff, yes?
Yes. Seraphina, if you're able to offer one of your blood bags.
Sure. She goes to the bag and grabs a blood bag. And offers it to him. He he's got his fingers and he's just moving them as she's like offering the bag, and he's like she just gives it to him and he just snatches it. Vite.
I think he must not be the same kind of Nosferatu, because I know, as far as I've seen, Oscar doesn't have a finger like that.
He's got very elongated, very unsettling fingers. I can't put drugs on this thing. Maybe I could season it later. He puts it in his shirt.
You can't what?
What? Anyway, how can I help you, cousin? And he gives you like that disgusting two-fang smile, no teeth in his mouth.
So, you remember last night, you have some information about the power plant.
Did you find it to your liking, cousin?
It was excellent.
Excellent.
Though, you told me about a park across the lake. Told us not to go there.
Yes. Dangerous indeed.
Why is it so dangerous?
Howling.
Howling.
You know, the stories of the wolf people. And you have to play with those creatures in there. Is that what you're going to do? You're going to die?
I turned to Seraphina.
She's like, well, did not know there were werewolves in there. Perhaps there's a less dangerous area we could look into. Oh, too dangerous, huh? Fine. Are you looking for something more? What? Safe?
Magical. Occult.
Occult? Oh. Ah. Hmm. Yes, there's another one. Well, a smaller park, not near this hellhole. It's over by the Mexican territory. I hear wailing over there, and I feel.
Sorry, I wasn't ready for Mexican being thrown out like another fantasy term.
It's with all the Mexicans, yes. I can
It's
smell the
Gangrel and warlocks
horchata.
and Mexican clan.
I can smell the horchata in the blood.
That's gonna be my next D&D race. Mexican.
Yeah, I know. So like, wait, where did that come from? What?
Ah, the drugs there are exquisite, yes. You see him
Wait a
like
minute.
flick his
How do
tongue
you-
through his fangs, and it's really disgusting.
Galen will kind of speak up, even though he's very disgusted by all this, and go, how do you do drugs as a kindred? What?
Oh, I don't do drugs. You inject it on your victim.
Okay, I'm sorry I asked. Forget
You asked.
I think that
Seasoning.
I think I get
yes.
the picture. Yep, seasoning.
The methamphetamine over there. Well, no. It's marijuana. Yeah. Meth is closer to downtown. Yes, there's a small children's park, and there's wailing over there by the Mexicans.
Wailing as in potentially ghosts.
Oh yeah. Is that more to your liking? He's just like looking at all of you.
What do you think, Seraphina?
Well, I think I can handle a ghost. I don't think I can handle a werewolf. Though I wouldn't be down to at least look at that area, but I don't think I want to set foot in there if what he's saying is true. Also, sir, are you sure you're not on drugs? No, I'm not on drugs right now.
He's always on drugs.
Well, if that is all, I will retreat back to my haven and consume this unsalted, unadulterated blood that came from who knows where. The blood bank. Oh, excellent. Tastes like the bottom of a shoe. Excellent. Even a
So
rat
scuttles.
tastes better. As he scuttles back inside to the VP.
Good old Scuttles.
Good old Scuttles. Well,
So where
what a
are
charming
we
fellow.
going again? And where can it be anywhere other than here, Oscar?
Hold on. Oscar's kind of looking on the map on his phone. He's talking about here, park right here, and he said there was a Mexican restaurant. in the area?
It's near the Mexican gang. You would know about that because
Oh,
you've lived
Mexican.
here
Okay.
long enough that
All
when
right.
he's mentioning the Mexican territory is probably the area that the gang hangs around in.
All right, right here. We can go right here. It appears to be where he's describing it. Here, I'll send you the. How does this thing work? Actually, that's right. Are good with technology, right?
Yes.
The lore. Okay. Yeah, I'll send it to the coordinates to Seraphina via text.
Okay. And she'll take a look at it. It's like, oh, thank Kane. We're not going to go see the werewolves. Do not want to see the werewolves right now.
You seem very scared of werewolves.
Oh, let me tell you a story once we're out of here.
I'll get in the truck.
Okay.
It
And-
rumbles to life.
This is
I really need to get this thing fixed.
Dude, have you gotten this thing checked out? It's gonna go out in the middle of you somewhere.
Maybe that's one of the benefits the Camarilla can give me after doing this.
It's a new truck.
Benefits?
But yeah, if you do good work for the Camarilla, they'll give you good work back.
Yeah, you said you were in good standing. This truck has been in bad standing for a while now. This isn't in character either. I'm just genuinely saying.
Mm.
I love the bit. Freaking black smoke comes from the exhaust.
Yeah, that can't be healthy.
Give me 1 second to see if I can find the location real quick. I drive by it, but looking at it from the satellite is something else.
UFO crop circle.
Yeah.
By the way, Sam, I don't want to go too much later than like 4-ish, if that's possible.
Okay. Okay. So we are going here. Trying to find good.
Can I ask them a question real quick while you're looking at a Loki?
Sure.
Echo, I need to know because Dodo is asking. Are we doing the first or are we not doing the first?
The first for what?
For Bandit.
Oh, that Friday? I didn't
Yep.
have an answer yet. I was waiting until Monday when I could get into work, but I can get an
Alright.
answer today. I'm sorry.
All right, Dodo, I'll tell you by tomorrow, okay?
Sounds good. I just don't want to run. It just sucks because everything is all happening at once. And I just don't. I mean,
Tuesday,
I'll be in New Orleans from the 5th to the 8th, so.
yeah.
should so you can't do the 8th at all, Spook either.
I'm thinking I got D&D this upcoming Tuesday. I need to have Saturday. I got recording with Daniel. Yeah, we can do Friday. I'll have to go in. If I go in on Thursday morning, get some extra work done.
If you can't, then I'll be doing Dodo's campaign. That's why I asked.
Well, you can't do the 8th anyway, and I'm not trying to. We're trying to get 2 sessions in, so we'll
I can do the 8th.
You
I get
just said
home.
you'd be up until the 8th.
Yeah, I fly at 6 a.m. and then I'm off the rest of the day when I get home at 10. So I
What's
can do
Mother's Day
Friday.
weekend?
Okay.
Mother's Day weekend is the 8th, right? Yeah, I'd rather leave that off.
Dodo, can you do the 8th, maybe? So I'll be
The 8th
home.
of, the 8th of May?
Oh, so whatever day the Friday is that the 9th?
No, the 8th of May is.
Actually, hold on.
Yeah. So that's just next week.
You just awakened my sleeper agent because it's Mother's Day weekend, and I am going to get absolutely fucked.
Mother's Day is on a Sunday, but
Mother's Day, that's the 10th.
it is the weekend of it, so I'd rather not do something then because it leaves me more time to recover since I probably have to leave early in the morning on Friday. Or on Saturday. So.
I can do the 8th. It's just it'd probably be a shorter session,
Okay.
which I'm okay with.
Oh. Yeah, that's probably our best bet then.
I got the location. I posted it. So from that seems to be like a radio station. This right to the north, there's this patch of grass. There's going to be a children's park there.
What's your retirement plan? What the fuck?
And to the north of that is a lake.
Oh, that was the joke because of Dodo's car is like shit. And he's like, oh yeah, I have good standing. I was like, what's your retirement plan?
What's the Camarian benefits? Do they come with dental? We're gonna need it.
We're gonna need a lot of dental.
Scuttles.
The last guy definitely needs it.
Scuttles needs dental. He's only got 2 fangs. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. It's really creepy how Google Maps just stops at the end of this dirt road, even though the dirt road continues. It won't let me go any farther, which is really creepy.
We love that. But yeah, there's currently nothing there, but I can't fucking find the exact location of this children's park, so I'm just gonna place it right there. 'Cause I've seen it, I can't fucking
In the
find
mysterious
it.
world of the Feywild? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and there's whaling here, so.
Oh, good.
So Oscar, are you gonna go first, or are you allowing Seraphina to go first into this location?
I'll go first.
Okay. So your truck putt-putts into this location. There's like an archway, it's gated. There's we'll say there's 2 slides, a swing set, one of those shit, I don't know what it's called. It's like the wheel that spins in the middle. A couple of the spring toy contraptions, and a seesaw. And not that far, you can see through the chain link. There's the lake to the north, and then to the what is that? The west is the trees. And the east, there's all the residential housing that's close by. Doesn't seem that there's anyone really here. And then Seraphina will park right next to you. And she'll say, Angel, remain in the car. Don't need you getting hurt. Yes, ma'am. And she'll get out. Okay. So this is the place, huh?
Apparently.
Well,
Sense any magic?
not from here. I will need to go in. So, before I do though, how are you two with combat? Have you fought
Fine.
anything before?
I have a handful of times.
Oh, good, good.
Got in a fight in college once.
I don't know if that's gonna serve you, but at least it's something.
This guy jumped me, so
Well, doubtful anyone's going to jump you ever. That's a guy. Creature might, though. Just keep your wits about you. She'll begin to make her way into the child's park. It is eerie here, because there's like one light and it's near the front, so you're getting a lot of distant shadows from all the toys, the slide, it's like dirt in here. You can definitely tell that this place has been used a lot from the kids. You could see the small footprints. And a lot of the gear in here has been used. Some of it is sun-stained. Others have a little bit of rust on the metal parts. But you definitely do feel eerie in here. What do you two do as she makes her way to the middle?
I'll follow her.
Okay.
Keep it, and just watching what she does.
Okay. And what about you, Galen? You're just gonna watch what she does?
mm-hmm.
Okay. Both of you roll me a wits awareness. Okay. Us 2. Okay. And what about you, Galen?
I had to click awareness first. Sorry, I was doing it wrong.
Okay. As she walks forward, she has her hands out, and it's just like almost welcoming the area. You could see that her snake is just like looking around. Maybe it's searching for something. Oscar, you see one of the swings move. And Galen, you swear you heard the seesaw move.
Oscar, I don't like this. Is there things that can go invisible? Wait a minute, you could go invisible, couldn't you?
Yes, but can't make a sound. Could possibly be ghosts.
The two of you. Oscar, you hear a little boy's voice. Just laughter. Just like he just ran right by you. Galen, same thing for you, but on your side, you hear a little girl laughing as they like run right by you. But you didn't see shit.
I turn back towards Seraphine, see what she's doing.
She's currently doing like this spin around. She has her eyes closed, arms out. It probably seems like she's focusing.
Yeah, Oscar, I don't think no fucking wild shape bullshit is gonna be able to fight a ghost.
Wild shape bullshit. I don't think me turning into a dog is gonna help. Do you wish to turn into an animal? Is the real question.
Only if I get really scared.
If you do, what do you think you would turn into?
Depends on what scared me. Hold on.
Oh, I don't have any occult. Oscar might help you.
I have one occult.
Oscar,
One point in the
roll me a wit occult. Two successes. Excellent. You remember that, with invisible beings, or maybe like with the story of ghosts, something reminds you of Black Cat. Or maybe they see them, or they sense them, or something. You're not quite sure of the occult implications, but you're just like, damn. Like, you're seeing that the snake.
I'm back, sorry.
The snake is like looking, but it's looking everywhere. And you're just like, damn. Maybe if you had like a black cat or something, that might help. Is what your occult knowledge on animals, as you're seeing her snake is like looking around. It's not freaking out, but it's definitely looking in many different directions as it's moving its head.
Yeah, when you see that snake.
What? The snake? What about it?
It's like it's watching something that we can't see.
What do I know about animals? What do I know about snakes? What kind of senses do they have?
I believe it's heat. Like, it's like a sense of smell with their tongue, and it's like a heat depending on the snake.
What other animals have that? I know one. You're gonna laugh at me again because it's another animal that does not fit where it is at all. But Galen knows of it.
Oh God, what are you turning into?
Can I shift into a Komodo dragon?
Yes, of course you can. But you're gonna have to rouse your blood to do it. So
Yeah,
roll
that's
me a
true.
hunger check.
Do I click the cost 1 rouse check thing? Does that work?
I
Yeah.
believe so. Success. You do not get hungry, but you hear laughter in your mind as you hear your beast is just losing his shit, knowing what the hell you're gonna turn into. And he's like, this should be interesting. As you see, Oscar, I don't think you've ever seen a transformation in real time, but it's just think of an animorph. It's like part of his hands begin to turn into like the claws of the Komodo dragon. He starts growing a tail. His face elongates, and then just immediately, poof, his clothes
He's got
are
pretty
gone.
pale skin too. He's not the normal blackish brown Komodo. It's a pretty
Okay.
pale Komodo.
So it's like a grayish looking
Yeah.
Komodo dragon. Okay. And in front of you is a rather large Komodo dragon. What you're going to use your senses to see
Yes,
what's
they
happening.
have that same kind of thing with the flick of their tongues,
Mhm.
and they have the same sense of vibrations and heat
Okay.
with their noses. So
Okay. Roll me a wits awareness +3. Because of your form.
how do I add a +3?
Under
Just add it after the fact.
Yeah, there should be a modifier afterward.
Doesn't let me add a modifier. But I can just add it after the fact.
Interesting.
Oh, I have to click it and then I can add a modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Custom modifier. 3. Did it roll?
Don't.
Did I do it wrong?
I don't see it. Try again.
Still not working. Am I doing this wrong?
Awareness width.
And I go to custom modifiers, and when I click add custom modifier, it pulls up 2 different things that say custom, so I was deleting one of them. And then putting the value at 3. Is it just adding more dice? Is that what?
Yeah. Let me see. Custom modifier. Add custom. Three. No. It's odd.
I can click the blood search and animal thing to get a 3.
Can't figure out how this works. Custom modifier. Custom. That's strange. I need to figure out what's going on with that.
If I put the blood search and the animal listening selectable modifiers on, it'll give me a 3 because it's 1 for animal listening and 2 for blood search, so that can work for now.
Okay. Yeah, do it. Go ahead and do that. Do you
2
wish,
successes.
do you wish to take a point of willpower to reroll 3 of your non-blood dice?
Sure.
Okay.
How do I lose a point of willpower?
Just click the box and you'll get a slash. And then go ahead and just do 10, 3d10. That is... Oh. 4 successes. Excellent. Okay. Much like how you saw the snake, you are now... You don't see creatures, but you definitely are sensing them. They are running around you. Think of like smoky figures. One runs right by you. Another, like, the one you feel, Oscar, goes in between your legs.
I can't speak
No.
as an animal, so
You could
I don't
growl
unless
or
I
hiss.
can, unless that's a vampire power I could learn. But
You can hiss.
no, I can't speak. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of hiss and do whatever it is Komodos do to kind of like bare fangs, watching the one coming closer to him.
You see that the smoky entity, when you do that, it stops. And then it just begins to back away from you slowly.
Walk towards it.
It begins
Slowly.
to run away.
I look at the other ones. Are they also backing away?
The ones that are near you, yes. Now that they're seeing that something is actually seeing them.
I will protect Oscar.
Okay. So this
Oscar's just absolutely flabbergasted right now.
There's a very, very big lizard acting as a bodyguard against things you
One
cannot
strange looking
see.
alligator.
This is just an African dog.
it's the African dog. So she makes her way to the middle, Seraphina. You could see it, Galen, or sense it at least. No one's like going too close to her, probably because of the snake, but they are like beginning to circle around her. And she's just in the middle, hands out, and then begins to place her hand in the sand and start making like a glyph almost in the sand.
I watch carefully and flick my tongue as Komodo dragons do. What else am I supposed to do here?
Let's see. How do you feel, Oscar? You're bewildered, but how?
Absolutely flabbergasted, because I don't think I really had a direct experience with the occult.
Yeah.
This is all new to him.
You're hearing the laughter now more intensely. It's the laughter of children. You begin to see that the spinning apparatus is moving slowly at first, and then it's going quickly. You're starting to see that the swings are moving. What sounds like something hitting the slide as it's going down. You hear the sound of the, like a child's flesh as they're like sliding down the plastic. That sliding sound. And rustling of feet. Shoes hitting the dirt. Do you wish to hold your action, or do you move closer to Seraphina?
I'm gonna keep a distance.
Okay. Though none of the creatures are getting close to you because Galen is right next to you.
Hell yeah.
I posted something in the chat.
Big ass,
It's beautiful.
fucking Komodo dragon. I was like, yeah, this is my pet. Save me.
The only thing ghosts fear more than exorcists. Komodo fucking dragon.
Fucking Komodo dragon with a venom, with a the fucking bite. Okay.
They've got a lot of diseases in there, or like, I don't remember. It's like bacteria in their saliva.
Yeah.
I think. I don't remember if that was proven wrong or they had venom. It was one of the two.
Okay. As you see her, she is currently focused on making this glyph. She's going to solve. Where is it? Cult. Resolve.
Just wait until I have to turn into a gorilla to try to fight Nico.
Bestial failure. Well, she did succeed on the cult. She did get a 1 on the blood die. Well, at least it's not a total bestial failure. As she finishes this glyph, you see that she bites her wrist, begins to pour blood on this glyph, and it's starting to light up. Galen, the creatures that were like presumably having fun, pause when she's doing that. They all stop.
I start darting my head between all of them, just looking at them all.
And what you are sensing is almost as if they are starting to converge into each other. There's two of them. One of them is you can see that there's like gas going into, as if like it's being an what is it, an absorbent material. They just start absorbing into each other. Two things begin to form a lot larger than before.
Are they like harrying Seraphim?
They're on either side of her.
I really hope Oscar understands this, but I try to get him to understand we need to move up by like hissing or something and then waddling forward
Do you nudge him essentially? Just like nudge him with
with
your
my
head.
tail. Yeah,
Oh, with your tail. Okay, yeah.
probably. Yeah,
You
got
feel
big
a
fucking
tail
tail.
whip.
I-
Just whoosh.
I'm like, oh. And I look down, or Komodo dragons are huge.
They're the big fuckers.
And then I look in the same direction, and he is looking.
You see like a poof, like you see like dust, like as if something landed on the area. You see two just on either side of her. She's currently focusing on crafting this thing, and
Oh, okay.
she sees them. You see her like look, and she notices the two poofs of like dust as if something landed, but she's still focusing on finishing this.
I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to do that thing that lizards do, where it looks like it's slow at first, and then very quickly speed up towards the one on her left.
Okay. The left creature. Okay. It begins to form in the middle of your eyes as you're charging at it. What you're seeing is, think of a canine, but it's got sticks sticking out of it. There are like vines and wreaths coming out of it, and it looks like, just try to imagine like a fey dog. It's very like foresty.
I bolt towards it, fangs bared.
Okay. Komodo dragons. 3. They're physical. Okay, so go ahead, give me. I'm going to bite it. Strength brawl. +2. If need be, you can add the 2 dice afterwards. You see that creature, Oscar, and then you're seeing the one on the right. It's looking more humanoid. And it has like a club.
I added the blood surge die to make up the 2.
Okay.
I didn't actually spend a blood surge, but I'm just making up for the 2 when
Okay.
needed.
You're seeing like a cloaked individual with branches coming out of it, almost as if they're like plated bark. It's got horns, and it has this club with thorns on it.
You can see that on the right?
That's what Oscar's seeing. It's like as if you're seeing the legs, the feet. You're seeing the torso appear, and then you're seeing it's having this weapon on it, as it's like being formed in front of you. And Galen is going for the canine creature. 6 successes. Okay. Let's see. Well, you got the surprise on it, so I'm doubtful it's able to react to it.
Zoom lizard.
Zoom lizard. Okay, yeah, no, it wasn't able to react at all to the zooming lizard. Where are you going for? Are you going for like a bite to the face, to the leg?
Probably the neck.
The neck.
Probably letting animal instinct take over.
Okay. Going straight for the neck. because of your strength, the speed, you manage to like clamp on the neck and then you just like toss it with you, essentially rolling with it now. And you are currently in combat with it. Oscar, what do? You see Galen is engaging one of the creatures.
No, this thing is made out of wood, essentially, right?
It's looking like it's a woodland figure, yeah.
Do I have an axe on my belt? Probably not, but
No, I don't think you do. I
no,
think it'd be too
but a
big.
hammer. Probably just a small one, though. I'm gonna go in and try to disarm it.
Go ahead and roll me strength athletics. If you wish, you could surge your blood to give you a +2.
Okay.
Got a 1 on the blood die, but you did succeed on the roll, so it's not a bestial failure. A complete bestial failure. 5. Okay. I imagine, because Oscar loves this maneuver, you soaring leap at it
Yeah,
diagonally. Instead of usually soaring leap up, you soaring leap diagonally towards it.
He does the Wolverine pounce.
Yeah. And it is going to struggle to keep it on itself. Doubtful it will. Oh. 3. 4. Okay. So you pounce on it. You push it back a bit, and you go straight for the club. You're gonna try to like rip it out of its hands. You manage to get one hand away, but it is still holding it with one.
Okay.
But
I'm back. What did I miss?
It was you did remove one hand away from it, but it still has one hand and it's controlling the weapon. So you weren't able to disarm it fully, but you did get one hand away. Let's see. You have it by the neck. I don't know if it can. Essentially, you have it in like kind of like a grapple noose because of the fucking attack there. Going to try to break away. No. Not with 1 success. Your grip is too great. So it's doing whines, but you could definitely feel that it's as you are biting into it, it is bleeding, but it's like you see the blood and it's like shimmering in the moonlight as you continue to clamp on it. You're just gonna keep it with you, right? Essentially having it grappled and biting it. You're just gonna continuously chomp it. Oh, he's muted.
Oh, repeat that. Sorry, that came in.
Oh, are you just gonna continually have it grappled?
Yeah. I'm doing the kind of the Komodo thing where they're kind of like, I don't know how you put it, like on its back legs, kind of trying to hold it down while trying to bite its neck.
Okay. Give me a strength brawl just from your current attributes, and essentially I'll have you do like a death roll with it.
Okay. Did I add +2 dice to that?
That's 5. You're not hungry, right? It was just the
No.
blood surge. Okay.
I didn't add anything with that though. I didn't add a blood surge to that one.
Okay. Well,
That's just how it rolled.
Yeah, because every time there's a blood surge, there's a possibility you could get hungry. It just kept adding it to you. So is that 1? 1, yeah. 10.
I don't know why. Yeah.
Okay. So you death roll. You're hearing the creature whine as its neck is being twisted.
So do I have 1 hunger right now?
Yeah, you have 1. You have 1. Just 1.
What is it from?
Every vampire can only have 1 hunger unless you drain someone completely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
Mm-hmm. Give me a we'll do a resolve willpower. So just see how many you have of willpower and then add your resolve. This is going to be a manual roll. Its blood is going to enter your mouth.
Where is willpower?
Underneath health. So just
underneath what?
Health. Oh. So right now you have 5 unchecked willpower. So it'll be
5 plus
resolve. So that's
1?
6. Yeah.
So 60, 10?
Yes. One success. As soon as its blood enters your mouth, you are reminded about what Seraphina said. The Fey blood. You're seeing that it is delicious. In fact, it is so delicious, you want to drain this creature.
Actually really funny. I picked a Komodo dragon based on that because I'm leaning into whatever they would naturally do.
Mm-hmm.
And the way they work is, as far as I know, they will injure individuals and then rely on the fact that they are bleeding to whittle them down and keep following the blood. They get very hooked on the scent of the blood.
Mm-hmm.
So, very much fits.
Your fangs inside your Komodo dragon form begin to grow. And because you have it essentially on the ground, unable to move, it is pitifully whining. It had no idea how strong you were. And it's completely overpowered. Your fangs are growing in real time, much longer than any Komodo dragon. And you are...
Saber-tooth Komodo.
And you begin to drain this creature. Unfortunately, due to your willpower and resolve, you didn't make it.
Mm-hmm.
And its blood is so addicting. But you are in the moment. You do not think of the consequences at this moment. Because everything in your body, your soul is saying this is good.
I'm thinking like a Komodo dragon. I have it. Gonna just consume now.
You're gonna kill it. And you're gonna eat it. Oscar, you are currently hand to hand with this thing. You hear from the side to the left of you, Seraphina. She says, "It's complete. Throw it in here." And you're seeing the ward is full of blood and it's lighting up.
Oscar will pivot. Try to shove this cloaked creature into the glyph.
Okay. Go ahead, give me a strength brawl. Essentially, you're probably just going to turn and drop kick it in there. If you wish to surge your blood, it will take a rouse check to add a +2.
I'll hold back.
Okay. 4. Just going to contest you. Oh, 1 success. Okay. You overpower it. How do you do it? Are you just gonna like turn it and just with your shoulder like check it in
Ooh,
there?
how about you know those like flip where I try to flip them over my shoulder?
Oh, okay. You're gonna try to like throw him into the cliff.
Yeah.
Okay. Imagine like you're trying to flip a tree trunk. It is probably unceremonious. It's probably awkward for a moment, but you manage to use your undead muscles, putting every ounce of strength. You just throw him into the glyph, and what you're seeing is it slam on the glyph, and then chains begin to come up from the glyph, and she is going to rouse check. Yeah, she's hungry. Success. Okay. So you see her eyes glow red. Clearly the sign of someone rousing their blood. And as it slams on the glyph, she slams her hand on the glyph. And the chains just wrap around them. Imagine like Ares is just getting grabbed. One on the arm, one on the neck, one on the legs. And it's held down. And you could just hear it is just struggling to get up. But it can't. The magic ward is too strong. Take 2 points of superficial health because it took a lot of blood. But this creature is currently bound to this ward. I don't think it's the one that Galen has. I don't think it's going to be able to get up or move, but it's going to try. It lost a little bit. No, not with one. All right, Galen, give me a.
It tries to. I clamp down on its neck again, and then full lift head and slam it back down.
Give me a strength brawl. You might end up killing it.
Oh, I wasn't trying to roll it. I was just saying. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Because it's fighting you. We'll see if the DC is 1. Doubtful you'll roll that low, but could. Because it tried to break out. Okay, 2. Okay. Yeah, no. You felt it. Maybe it was like trying to get out, but your fangs have it just completely pinned down. It almost escaped, but you got it. The wailing and the whining of this canine creature slows, and then it goes limp in your mouth. Do you consume it?
I'm on top of it. Yeah.
Okay. You begin to drain it completely of its blood. We will figure out the repercussions of that later.
Well, I would try to resist, but you said I already kind of started failing at that, so.
Yeah.
I don't think this is like being a druid. I imagine his wild shapes you called gangrels beasts, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
imagine they take on some of the traits of the animal when they're in those forms, and he would be in that kind of I've got prey hunt mode. And I really hope Oscar doesn't come over and try to take it away from me, because that could be ugly.
My wheel! Leave me alone!
Gonna get crocodile tail whipped if we try.
It let out a final wail, and then its blood began to spill on the floor, but it immediately begins to start getting sucked up and consumed by Galen. And it is completely limp. But I don't know if you wish to eat it, but you definitely
No,
are
no,
going
I'm just
to
draining it.
draining it, yeah. Okay. So, Oscar and Seraphina, this creature is essentially bound and prone on the ground.
I'd be looking like this, but with a dog. Right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Its tongue is out. Its eyes are gone. It's gonna end up skeletal by the end of it. Seraphina is kind of winded, but she was like, I didn't know what it was, but this was my go-to.
Worked really well.
What do we do? What do we think we should do with this thing? Do we end it?
I don't know what I could do with this yet.
Just give me one. Oh, my head hurts. I pushed a little too
Dear.
hard. Okay.
And you are the one collecting artifacts. And all this could count as an artifact. It's a magical beast.
I have an idea. That weapon. Could you bring it to me? As she begins to grab her hands and put them together.
I hand her the club.
Okay. She's like, you're right. I am a collector. And a collector does not leave a mess. We contain. And that is what we will do. And she grabs the club, puts it right in front of her, and then begins to chant some thing that you probably don't know. Blood begins to surge from her wound. Glyphs form above her head. And then she grabs them, slams them into the weapon. You're seeing this creature. Its eyes are very scared right now. Just do it again. Hold. Resolve. Action search. Ooh. 3. Did you get hungry? Yes, you did. Take a point of willpower damage. Doesn't want to fail this. Okay, 4 successes. That will do. You're seeing this creature. It is piece by piece being ripped apart. First the leg, then the arm, then part of its horn on its head. You're seeing it just almost like a vacuum being sucked into the club that it has, piece by piece. It looks like sheer agony, Oscar. And of course it's like wailing. He's like, as it's being sucked into the fucking blade. And then finally all you hear is a thump as it goes into the club. And then the glyphs on the ground just fall apart. The chains clash on the ground. And then they begin to dissolve. Do you say or do anything, Oscar?
no words at the moment. Outside of like, nice work.
Took a lot out of me. Thank you for defending me. I don't think I could have fought that by myself.
Yeah, I just sees looking around and sees Galen feasting.
Yeah, he's feasting, dude. You're seeing like it was a pretty chunky creature. It's starting to turn into a skeleton. Just skeletal. Its flesh is like sickly stuck to it, as if all the fluid is almost completely drained from it. The club is it had thorns on it, but it's beginning to grow vines on it. And Seraphina just stomps on it, and you're seeing the vines recede. It's like, no, we're not gonna have any of that right now. What do you do, Oscar? Do you go to Galen?
I'm gonna walk up to Galen. What is he doing? What's the dog doing?
The dog.
I noticed if once you get within, I'd say probably 10 feet, he goes rigid and waddles another couple feet with the body.
With
Like a dog that knows he has something he's not supposed to have and is waddling away a little bit. Slowly. But
Oscar's confused because he doesn't know if it's the beast taking over or if it's like something deeper.
Yeah. Though you would probably presume, since you are older, just older than Galen, if it was the beast, it would have been way more messy.
You know what? That is true. Could I like investigate the situation, perhaps?
Sure. Give me a wits awareness. Let's see if we can figure it out on the fly. Two. You don't know much about the Gangrel clan, but you did notice that his behavior did change slightly when he did turn into a Komodo dragon. So maybe it has something to do with that. You're not quite sure. Mary Seraphina may have a little more on the on that, but as she mentioned before, she really doesn't know much about Gangrel either.
Okay.
Nor do Gangrel really tend to talk about stuff like that.
Given the dog's response, Oscar will turn back to Seraphina and say, "So, what are you gonna do with that thing?" Gesturing to the club.
Yeah.
I lay down and keep drinking it. One arm over its body.
Yeah. She says, well, it's technically an artifact. Unless you wish to use it, I might keep it stored with me. I'll probably investigate further on what I could do with it. I ain't swinging it around, but I am curious on what it was due. So, of course, once my investigation of it is done, if I deem it useless, I will offer it to you too. I don't think we can summon it, but maybe we could use its strength. It was strong. It was able to... Well, I don't know how strong you are, Oscar, to be completely fair, but it seemed like you were having a little struggle with it.
Whatever this is, it's quite powerful.
Yes, Faye can do that. I don't think it was a ghost, as unfortunate as that was.
Oscar has the realization. Wait, this is a fae?
Oh, yes, it showed every sign of the Fae.
Oscar turns to Galen.
What? What's the matter? She-
I point to Galen in his dragon form, his Komodo dragon form. Yeah, that.
She's looking and is like, what is he? Oh no.
drop that right now.
Oh dear. This might be a problem. Oh. Well, I'm not getting close to him.
Okay. All right. I know you wouldn't say too much, but I think now is the time to explain what happens when you consume Fey blood.
You get addicted. And the problem is that you get so addicted that normal blood just doesn't do anything to you.
Well, certainly one Fey creature won't be enough to make him permanently addicted, would it?
Well, she's thinking, he technically didn't drink a humanoid. Not that I know if that would do anything. It is a beastie-looking Fae. Oh wait, no, he's a gangrel. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know what will happen, actually. I am curious. But I don't want to talk to him while he's
What's
that
left
right
of
now.
this thing?
It's as the last bit of drop enters your mouth, and it's skeletal and like thin at this point. You just see it begin to crumple into grass. So now in this sandy children's area, there's a nice patch of grass where it once was. You feel great, actually.
As it discorporates, I just kind of like stick Komodo dragon tongue out, almost like licking chops. And then I slowly waddle over to the group. And once I'm within like 5 feet, slowly start transforming back.
Okay. And much like a very
It's just a slow, big waddle.
very disturbing transformation. Galen, you feel incredible.
You guys took care of the other one. Good.
Confident, even.
They look
You feel like
horrifying.
a badass.
Yeah, I say out loud, like, okay, good, you took care of the other one. Those were terrifying. What were those?
Seraphina's like, not as terrifying as you were, apparently. So, judging by my deduction,
What?
it was a fey creature.
Oh, Fae can be ghosts?
No.
Oh.
They can be incorporeal. They travel between what is called the land of the dreaming and this real world.
And in a weird moment of boastfulness, he goes, you made Fae sound a lot scarier. He kind of crumpled.
Well, the one we were dealing with was quite scary.
I'm sorry, I must have missed it. I apologize.
No.
I turned back to where the one was a second ago that I had drained and go, where is it?
You mean the one you tangled with?
Yeah.
Oh, it once you consumed it, it turned to grass. That patch right
I
there.
I didn't eat. Did I? Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm sure it's nothing. Did we get what we needed?
She picks up the club. I believe so. We were able to trap the creature in its own weapon.
Good.
Well, the two of you are most definitely surprising. You especially, Mr. Galen. That was quite a frightful show indeed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm sure Oscar will tell you. But anyway, the night, I believe, is over for us for now. Unless you have any parting words you wish to have with me, I'm going to archive this in my haven.
So that's what you do, is just collect them to keep them out of others' hands, or just study?
I study them. I figure out their properties, what they could be used, if they could be used by the Camarilla. If not, well, we store them. Make sure the
What
mortals
did you
don't
do before the Camarilla with them?
experiment. When we were with the Anarchs, we were kind of reckless, but now we have structure. We know we have protocol. We don't experiment willy-nilly out in the open anymore. But yes, having a creature like this just feasting on mortals openly like that, like it was a buffet, not even the children are safe from that. There's one thing I don't like, is a poacher. But
I
unless
just stare into her soul for a minute, and then I look away and then go, I'm glad we could help.
Excellent. Well, I'm glad I was able to see your work firsthand. Good things are to come. Now, anything else you wish to say to me before I take my leave?
Maybe some other night. Meet again.
Of course.
Talk
Excellent.
about your involvement with the Anarchs.
Yes.
Be valuable.
Yes. And if I'm not mistaken, Anarchs tend to not handle their artifacts cleanly. So that could be a way we could find their haven. Even. It's through the artifact route. And I will say, I feel a lot safer now knowing I have a gangrel and an Nosferatu with me. It's not something I would have ever thought.
Two big guys.
Two big guys and a Komodo dragon.
I know my blood is gangrel, but I would prefer not to be immediately called that.
Very well. I will keep that in mind. Kindred, then. If you have any side effects, Mr. Galen, please note them down.
Side effects?
You did consume Fey blood. Though it was probably a minor creature, you did consume Fey blood.
Approach to.
I didn't think about that. I'm sure it's minor, though.
I would only hope so. But if you have any side effects, please keep those in mind. If there's any problem that you have, do let me know. I will always be here to help you out with your side effects. I'm sure I could find some sort of solution for you. But until then, she'll grab the club. It's a lot heavier now. I will be taking my leave. And she walks out of the park. Puts the thing in the trunk. You hear the thing go as the fucking club hits the trunk of the car. And you see the car go down a bit. It's like, Angel, to our haven, please. Yes, ma'am. Two of you are
Oscar,
still in the park, alone now.
Do you mind if I stay at your safe house for one more night?
Stay as long as you like. So
I want to get back to
to the theater at some point, but I've kind of worried that one day would not be enough to cover any damages that had happened. So
Entirely fair. Might even be investigations.
yeah.
Okay. Two of you enter back into Oscar's vehicle. Do you say anything now that the night is slowly turning to day? You're feeling your time clock. It's coming near. But you still have plenty of time to reach your havens. You're safe.
I have something I want to say to him at the end of the night, but I'll wait until we know it's like the end of the session, end of the night.
Okay. Do you take a detour, Oscar, or do you head straight to the safe house?
We'll head straight there because what's it, like a 15-minute drive, I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, 15 minutes. It's actually not that far from this place. It was closer to get here than to get to Scuttle's location.
Galen, if you don't mind, I will be keeping track of side effects too.
It's fair.
Will you be safe?
Unfortunately, I'm not a stranger to addiction. I don't think one cigarette doesn't change a man, but I'll keep an eye out. I'm sorry about whatever happened. She seemed like it's weird. I don't understand this thing. It's not like the fantasies and stuff, becoming this. It's almost like you start dreaming you're not quite there. I don't know how to explain that.
You're talking about your transformation.
Like I remember. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like I know what I was doing, but it also didn't feel like me. So I apologize if things are a little more hazy. Still getting used to this.
It's understandable. I'm hoping that's your power and not the effect of the blood.
No, I've felt that before. It was less like that and more like, I don't know, like forgetting your sense of common sense. I don't know if I'm explaining this well, Sam, but I'm leaning into the whole like the animal instinct replaces the human instinct even if you're still thinking.
Yeah.
So it's like it's kind of like being playing the same game but being handed a completely different controller. It doesn't do right.
You have movement. You have your actions. It's just the thought process is different.
The language has completely changed. Yeah. The input method has changed. The instincts take over. I think that's what I'm trying to explain to him.
Okay.
Is that it's literally like you forget what common sense and how to think like a person. So I apologize if things may have gotten harsh there, but I don't know. I don't know too much about animals, but I figured a snake wouldn't really protect us very well. So I guess it could have become a big snake. What?
What was that you turned into?
A Komodo dragon. They're native to. Galen would know this, but out of character, I think it's South Asia.
Yeah.
Komodo Islands, wherever that is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. It's a South Asian reptile, very similar to snakes, but big lizard. Seen a couple documentaries on them. Why?
Well, I never really paid attention to school like that.
It's not all useless. The animal kingdom is not so different from people. All we are is sophisticated apes. I guess what we were. People who learn how to, over time, treat things differently, think differently than savage instinct, but I think at our core, there's still instinct. There's still things, even if we replaced it and refined it into, common courtesy or common sense. But there's one thing I've learned tonight after talking with Seraphina, I'll be honest with you. She referred to humans like beasts. I think kindred are a lot closer to beasts than humans.
I was about to ask the question whether or not vampires or man are closer to beasts. Glad we're still on the same page.
I would say we're the closer to beasts than man.
Oh. I mean, I haven't hunted in my entire life until I became a vampire.
The people that did this to me, they wanted to take away my humanity. They wanted a beast. So I guess I might as well become one. And I'm not saying anything else the rest of the drive home. That is my final words.
Okay.
Oscar will respect the silence.
And with that, you reach the safe house. You exit. And you remember the entrance and the way in that Oscar showed you the first time. Do you do anything for this night before you go to sleep, Galen?
I'm gonna start keeping a log on my phone. Like, I think I already said I was doing that a little bit, like minor journaling.
Mm-hmm.
But today's is just gonna say one line. I put today's date, and I put, "We are not but sophisticated beasts." And I don't put much more than that.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna do one more thing. I will finally respond to Martin's message.
Oh yeah, what do you say?
I will put, because he put, like, how much do you know about vampires, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I will say, I'm learning more, day by day. Beasts that hide under the veil of night, posing as man.
Beasts. You said beasts that hide in plain sight?
Hide under the veil of night, posing as men.
Learning every night. Beasts that hide.
I'm learning more every day.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm learning more every day.
Learning more every day. Beasts that hide in the veil of night, posing as men.
Yep.
Okay.
Because he asked me, what do I know about vampires?
Okay. Put that there. So I could send that to him whenever he gets a moment.
There's a period after every day.
Every day. Okay. Knowing how Trent is, he's probably gonna be like, "Day, you're not a real vampire." But because he's fucking crazy like that. Okay. Excellent.
No, but I want to keep up the text course because it's the one connection we have with their party that I think is gonna be fun going forward. That minor connection.
Yes. Excellent. Oscar, are you going straight
Yes.
home? Or are you going to report to the Harpy?
I'm gonna report to the Harpy.
Excellent. So you know the location. The hotel. You take
Yep.
the
elevator.
the special elevator down. The room, immaculate, red and Victorian. so posh it's disgusting. To you, at least. And he's there lounging. He's like, "Ah, Oscar. Welcome. So tell me," as he offers a seat. He shows you the goblet, pours the most immaculate blood again. Do tell me, how was your night? How was your new coterie mate?
Seraphina, she knows her stuff very well.
That's good.
Impressed. Last night, or this night, we had a run-in with Faye. And we managed to seal one of the Fae inside of their weapon. And she is going to take it for study. Do you think artifacts of the sort could be useful for the Camarilla?
Me, that is not my expertise. But the prince and his court would not think otherwise unless we didn't have them for their usefulness. As you saw, they are most best used for sealing, for containment, for cleanup, if you will.
I see.
The Fae, the creature of the dreaming. Having that thing run around is just poaching on our livestock. We do not want that.
I see. I'd be happy if I sponged it.
Excellent. If it could be used to further our endeavors. Of course. We will always use it, but if it needs to be disposed of, then we will dispose of it.
Oh, I do have a question. Seraphina brought up to me that the warlocks were initially associated with the anarchs.
Yes, they were. Their Baron Tom Cruise was once an ally of the anarchs, and the other anarchs seemed to be displeased of his position.
So maybe it's not my business. You don't need to respond with an answer, but why did they take in the warlocks? Why did we take in a former enemy? Think we could trust them?
No. But their usefulness cannot be underestimated. We'd much rather have kindred that were once former enemies, but be watched thoroughly, than have a loose cannon breaking the masquerade.
Instantly thinks of Galen. That statement. But
Repeat that? Did I hear that right?
I said instantly thinks of Galen.
I meant what the original statement.
Of what you said, Loki.
Oh,
Loki, yeah.
what I said. Rather
Yeah.
have a former enemy that's being thoroughly looked at, than a loose cannon.
Okay, it is Eeyore Dog. Okay. Sorry, I was half zoned out looking at pictures of Komodo dragons.
This. And now that Galen has crossed his mind, Oscar will bring up, the new, freshly turned one.
The
He's
gang.
learning. Yes, he's learning quick.
That's good.
Much quicker than I think.
You feel he's competent?
He definitely was a huge help in
Hmm.
combat with the Fae.
The warlocks are on probation, but he is a flight risk.
Understandable.
There are orders. If he steps out of the city, he is to have the blood hunt on him. Do keep that in mind. And you know of what the blood hunt is?
Oscar would know, but I don't.
Oh, okay. It's essentially being marked by the prince that any and all kindred can kill him.
Okay.
If he becomes a problem, do go to the sheriff. He will handle the situation. But from what I could tell, you are doing swimming. And I, of course, will mention this to your sire. I'm sure she will be most pleased with your progress. As am
Thank you.
I.
But
Well,
it seems like day is, as much as I love to stay, day is upon the corner.
It
I want to
is.
get back to my place. Okay.
And he pours you a cup of blood in the goblet. And may I offer you innocence for tonight? What was that?
Oh, you said may you offer innocence
No,
tonight or
may
something?
may I offer you innocence for tonight as he's pouring
Oh.
blood.
Oh,
the
okay,
goblet.
I get it. Oscar will kind of look down at it, and it probably he has that reflex of like drinking cough medicine, where it's like, ooh, it's so strong.
Yes. And you know, you have a sinking feeling in your gut. You know exactly what that means. This is probably the blood of a child.
Yeah. Upon. Oh, okay, I get what that statement means now. About like a drink in, kind of realizes what it is.
You probably smell it. And you could... That's why you get that sinking feeling in your gut.
Gotcha.
Because it's one of your chronicle tendons.
I will set the goblet down on the table. I appreciate it, but I must go.
Very
Thank
well.
you. Thank you.
Yes. The sun is coming. I will be hearing about your report from Seraphina later. Do have a good morning.
Good morning to you too.
Indeed. As you see him drink from the goblet that you left on the table. And as the doors close from the elevator, you feel sick to your stomach. You're so close to consuming unintentionally the blood of a child. And you make your way to your haven. Do you think send a message or say anything before going to bed?
Well, Galen is staying in the same like area that I'm at, right?
Yeah, you're probably a little further out, but you guys are essentially not roommates, but he's in one building, you're probably in another.
Yeah. I would text. Have a good rest, Galen.
Okay. Oh, and you do have Seraphina's because you sent her the address as well.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I would also message Seraphina and say, thanks for the help. Hope to see you soon.
She sends back, not a problem. Sends the emoji of a fairy. And then a pentagram.
Nice.
Meanwhile, I leave him on red.
Okay. And as the night comes to a close, the sun begins to rise. All three of our coterie vampires go to sleep to become corpses once more as the day rises over Lakeland. And that's where we'll end tonight's story. All right. So who would like to go first? Give me your favorite parts, your least favorite, what you wish to see more of. Dude, I love your two characters, by the way. Y'all are fucking crazy. So who would like to go first?
I think I went first last time. If you want to go, Oscar.
I'll go. I'll go first.
Give it to us, Oscar.
I love that we're diving into the supernatural.
Hell yeah.
That's really fun. Seraphina kind of bridging the gap of what magic is like in the universe, and it's really cool. Big fan of that. Also, Galen turning into a Komodo dragon, unexpected, beautiful surprise. I loved it.
I was not ready for that shit at all.
I love the subtle mounting pressure that Oscar is going through, because eventually he will be confronted with a choice between his loyalty to the Camarilla and what his gut is saying, and that is in the same boat as Galen. Especially at the very end with the child blood moment.
Mm-hmm.
Really puts it into question.
But he masked it so perfectly that it took you to almost putting your lips to the goblet to realize what he just said. He almost had you there. Until you smelled it and realized what it was.
Yeah.
That's how I imagine how close you were to breaking your convictions. And if you break your convictions, you will lose humanity.
Yeah, and that could get bad. But yeah, it was just fun. Also, we always got to get our regular visit to our crackhead. So.
My favorite part was when Kaylin said, "Oh, the crackhead." And she's like, "The crackhead?"
Sure is like, yes, the crackhead.
Awesome. The crackhead.
That was a moment of weakness for me. I was so sophisticated up until you started describing the crackhead, and I'm like, wait a minute, are we talking about the same person?
The crackhead? You could imagine her concern on that, because it's like, oh, you have connections, this is good. I can't imagine what your connections must be, Nosferatu. You're like, the crackhead?
I imagine she needed some warning before. She got some kind of warning at least.
Yeah.
You imagine showing up at the burned down BP expecting Devilis Duveau to walk out and all of his fancy "I'm the guy with connections." Yeah, it would have been a much different response if she had not been warned.
She definitely wasn't warned about his looks, but yeah, not how he would be. He is an unhinged Nosferatu. Yeah, see stuff like that. Seeing the oh, you mean the crackhead? That is one of my favorite things to see from your fucking characters. It's so funny. And even though it technically wasn't in the world when Echo went, son of a fucking shit, my god, I'm just like, I'm so sorry I offended you. He's like, no, my chair broke. But I thought it was so in character because he's just like quiet, and then all of a sudden, son of a fucking shit, my god.
To be fair, there were things she said that he pissed him off about it.
Which made sense. I thought that's what it was your explosion moment. You were just like finally fed up. No. But no, you held it together. But it was really funny because I thought that was the moment. You're just like, I'm so sorry.
If I can't keep that discussion together, I'm not going to be able to keep some shit together later.
Yeah.
Because I'm... Oh, loose cannon Galen out here trying to play two sides.
Yep.
I'm literally thinking long term with this character and how I'm going to play him and what goals I'm setting in.
Also, shout out to the Seraphine's ghoul running like Officer Earl. Next to the car.
Take a lap around the lake if you're bored. Fucking crazy. Just throw him a literal bone, why don't you? Get him a chew toy from Target, you know? Just fuck.
So funny. Another favorite part was I wanted the way she described it to be like the worst possible way so Echo could feel like just mad at her.
When you succeeded it, I'm sitting there like, that's a fucking person. Fuck off.
It's like, oh yes, you have to make sure you water, you feed them on occasion.
Water them is the one that killed me. It's like you don't even say that about a dog. You don't go like, oh, I have to water my dog. Fuck you.
And then to end it on, oh, but they rely on compliments. You have to make sure you give them compliments and head pats, or else they get depressed, and then their skills diminish.
Crazy. Really glad I didn't get in that car, and Oscar was like, no, I agreed with everything she said.
You know what? I want one.
Would have been betrayed. I'm
At
so
that
sorry
point-
I'm corrupting everything Oscar has worked towards.
At that point, you would have turned to Komodo Dragon and bit him while he's driving. Just like, you know what? Fuck you.
You see a Florida news headline.
I'll have you know the
Dragon
other
and
option
cart.
was a buffalo, but
Oh my god, dude, a buffalo in the middle of the child park is... No.
I'll get a gorilla in here somewhere. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen in this campaign at some point.
All of a sudden, the hunters and literally everyone else is gonna be like, yeah, there's like a wild zoo happening. There's animals. There's a buffalo just roaming around the
There was
area.
a jaguar out there at some point. There was.
There was
For
a
no reason
gorilla.
whatsoever, I need an elephant gun.
There's a fucking gorilla throwing tree trunks around. Oh my god. But anything else, Oscar?
Pretty much it. I had a lot of fun.
Excellent. And what about you, Echo? What was
Honestly, it was
what
really fun. There was multiple good moments. So, I think my favorite was the initial meeting at the was it the garden?
Yeah, the garden where you guys finally had a thorough conversation.
That and the engagement when I turned it to a Komodo dragon. Those were my two favorite parts of this, because getting to play into getting to finally talk with more characters and see how more people have adapted to being kindred and putting a mirror up to it really puts, in a sense, he's starting to there's certain similarities with what he imagined vampires were like and not, but based on his initial introduction with the fuckers that did this to him. But there's also, he's starting to realize what he wants to become, and it's very separate from everything he's encountering.
Yeah.
And it's leaning him more and more into this solo route. Like it literally gave me some ideas for what I'm going to do with this character going forward. But yeah, I think that long-term goal of freedom really is solidified even more while talking to her. It's like I want something that it doesn't sound like vampires typically have. But he doesn't care. He's going to go his own way. He's done things people's way for years. So I think that getting to interact with these characters and having these battle of morals is really interesting. And it's also interesting seeing someone who's like halfway between, like Oscar is not a I like playing with your character because he's not like a horror story of what I could become, but in the same sense it's like he does feel like Oscar has been robbed of some of his own agency.
It's true.
Yeah.
And it's a tale that's like, I want to support this guy and I like him, but I also don't want to end up in the same boat he's in. And I'm getting to see the different, black mirrors of the different outcomes. And it's really cool to see because I think Oscar's character is really well made. Yeah. Things I'd like to see more of, definitely getting to see some of these kind of political type scenes and stuff. And I think getting to lean into that's why I wrote that savage beast thing, or sophisticated beasts thing. Because my character is such a person of social bullshit, and then it's like there's no in between. It's either complete social intrigue or turning into a Komodo dragon and ripping into a fake creature. And it's interesting, that dichotomy, Yeah. It's a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde for the character, and I'm if there's anything I want to see more of, it's getting to lean into that with this character. It's a lot of fun.
Excellent. Well, as I mentioned before with Vampire, there's no clear whenever we're gonna play next time. It's probably just gonna be whenever the hunters let time fly by. We'll see if the city is on fire or still there on the next session.
We definitely need to establish a safe house of his own at some point.
And well, I'm thoroughly happy on the way that you guys interacted with Seraphina. I think that I feel that Galen is one that's like, yeah, I don't want to be like her at all.
She's useful to keep around, but I'm not going to end up like her. He's confident of that. I did change one of the tenant things you asked at the beginning, though.
Oh, well.
Because I thought about it while we were playing and stuff, and especially after you said it's what breaks humanity. He's already killed a man, so it's not like killing someone else would break his humanity, but he really doesn't want to do that. It really fucked with him. But I did write one that I think would be something that he would lose it, and that is basically extremely feeble, senile old person. I've replaced the man sexual question mark with that.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I'm not talking just an old person, but like those people that are like on hospice care, can barely remember their daughter's own name at this point. It's just like, I wouldn't be. Galen would not be able to drink from that.
Oh man. Oh, you gotta come meet the harpy, because according to Oscar, it's different every time. You don't know what he's gonna offer you, what kind of blood it will be. It could be, he could offer blood of the helpless. Who knows?
Yeah, and that would really fuck with him, because it's like, yeah, not only is that fucked up in a way, because he's trying not to kill people, but at least these people are having decisions. It's like you're just kicking a puppy while it's down. So I did change that one to like feeble, decrepit old people.
Okay, so essentially feeding on the helpless is what you would say. Okay. All right. Excellent, excellent. Well, this will conclude for tonight, and thank you for playing. It's always a pleasure to have the two of you. I'm excited for the next time, of course, but of course it's going to be a while probably before we can get back to it. I'm always excited to get the two of you on screen.
A lot of fun.
Excellent.
Yep.
Well, the two of you enjoy the rest of your day. Probably gonna go make some food. Any comments, Spook, Pocket, from your little